So I've been unemployed for a year. So where am I emotionally, mentally, and financially? So just to give you a background story of how I got unemployed, I used to work for a company for about 3 years, and I used to work part-time, and I used to work 4 days out of 7 days. So the more you work, the more you earned. So while I was working there, I started a small business where I sold perfumes there. So second half of 2023, the structure of the business changes, and now it's starting to affect me financially. So I sat down with myself and asked myself, do I stay or should I just move on and focus on the small business? And I just prayed about it, and I decided to resign from my job. And then while I was on YouTube, I saw this marketplace called Yaga. So that's when I started putting my perfumes on Yaga and selling them, and they were instant hit. People were loving my perfumes, and I was able to live off my business for about a year. Second half of 2023 right up to 2024, I was living off my business, and it was sustaining me. So where am I right now financially? I would say that one thing that hurts me the most is that I was a person that never used to spend the business money. I used to put it away. So what happened is that now the business started being slow in second half of 2024, and now I had to live off this money. So I had toiletries to buy every month. I have house contributions to make. I ended up just living off the business money. The regrets that I have financially is that, number one, not having a plan from all that money that I saved up, not coming up with another business plan so that it can be able to sustain me. So I just ended up just living off this money and not having plan B. Two, the business money has run out, it's no longer there, that I'm living off my other savings. The fact that my main focus is just buying my toiletries and just paying household expenses just leaves me feeling like I am unworthy, and it makes me feel like I'm not doing anything. Another regret that I have is that I was not consistent in looking for a job. So I got caught up in being sustained by this money, that I was not consistent in finding a job. And now here I am a year later, and I am an unemployed person. I cannot go another year without having any income coming, and also I can't go another year waiting for a job. I need to make sure that I come up with a plan. Mentally, I am trying to stay above water. Yes, some other days I am negative, some other days I'm stressed out, some other days I don't even want to wake up. I'm just making sure that I am not sitting around and waiting for a job. I'm coming up with different ideas, like shooting content, like being consistent with shooting content, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on YouTube. Try to be productive on a daily basis. I do not have the luxury actually of just sitting around and waiting for another job. So I need to make sure that I come up with a plan. So mentally, I am trying to tell myself that this year is not going to be the same year as last year. Emotionally, right now, I walk around with anxiety. I walk around with anxiety. There are days where I feel like, girl, why are you not able to get a job? And I'm not gonna lie, I had a job just recently, but it's a topic for another day. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a clear vision of what it is that I want to do with my career. I know that I love content creation, but sometimes living in a world where you know that having a job makes you more acceptable in society, yet every day you see somebody coming up from social media, winning, doing this and this. It is, yes, it looks nice, but you having to sit down and push yourself and tell yourself that you can do it, that's also another thing. Those are the things that I think about on a daily basis. But one thing I'm not doing is sitting and waiting for a job. That is not what I'm going to do. So that is where I am with regards to being unemployed for a year. Please comment down below and let me know how you are surviving mentally, financially, or emotionally. Let's have a conversation. I will definitely see you in another video. Do not forget to check out my digital store. I have a journal, Walk in Love with God. So basically this journal is just a startup on how to build a relationship with God. I have a study method called the SOAP method that you can start studying the Bible with. I also have a section where you can write 3 things that you are grateful for, and also has a question. It has a religious question, a spiritual question that you will be asked in the journal that you can write about and just write down your thoughts. It's a journal mixed in with a Bible study, so you can definitely do check it out. Or if you have a teenager that suffers from low self-esteem, who's not confident in themselves, they shy away from speaking their minds, they're not able to express themselves clearly, this journal emphasizes how to better communicate with themselves. It has various questions regarding what they think of their friends, what they think of themselves. So what do they think about their parents, how they're being raised. On every page there is affirmations so that they can be able to affirm themselves. So please do check it out. The link is in the description box. I will definitely see you in another video.